From The Daily Show,
put on my face and just walk straight ahead, completely ignore them.
To Fox News.
This is my move. I'm going to stand.
Oh, gosh.
Very slow, just like this.
Here we go.
The discussion of catcalling seems to be everywhere right now. Most of the time, the topic is presented comedically.
You're a grand old flag. You're a high-flying flag.
But to many women, it's no joking matter. This video, posted on the website Holla Back, has gone viral. Millions of people worldwide have seen this woman walk silently through New York City.
Have a nice evening.
We sat down with 7 Utah ladies to get their take on catcalls.
So let's start off with something pretty simple, catcalling. I want to see a show of hands of women who have experienced catcalling in their life, walking down the street.
Oh, yeah.
Every single one of us.
Hey, look at that. It's $5,000.
Catcalling, by definition, is to whistle, shout, or make a sexual comment to a woman passing by.
Nice evening, dog.
I was walking down the street with my daughter, and she was just in the stroller. I was in sweats, and a bunch of teenage boys rolled down their windows and just started catcalling and whistling at me and calling me a sexy mama and all this stuff. And I was like, really? With my 3-year-old? Really?
Is anyone in this group flattered by a catcall?
No.
A catcall? No.
There's a
It's
difference
embarrassing.
between a catcall and a compliment.
Right. I mean, because a lot of men, if you ask them, they think that they're paying you a compliment. How does it make you feel when this happens to you?
Embarrassed.
Uncomfortable.
Cheap.
Vulnerable.
Yeah.
Very
Vulnerable.
degrading.
Okay, vulnerable. Why is that?
It reminds me that I'm being watched and that I'm being not just watched, but somebody is looking at my appearance and treating me like an object.
Yeah.
That I'm not a person, that I don't have thoughts, I'm just there to be commented upon.
What's worse, these women say the comments can quickly turn negative.
They'll be yelling at you and you don't respond, then all of a sudden they change, oh, she's a, they start saying negative things.
Oh, definitely.
Because you
Yeah.
don't respond.
How you doing today? That's not good. Huh?
As men, I think that many of us think that us saying something to a woman on the street is not harassment, but a compliment. That if she doesn't appreciate the compliment, there's something wrong with her.
I sat down with Ted Bunch, an advisor to the White House on domestic violence and sexual harassment. He's also the co-founder of the organization A Call to Men.
A Call to Men has been doing groundbreaking violence prevention work across our country and abroad.
This group includes well-known men like NFL analyst James Brown.
As men, we can no longer remain silent.
A Call to Men is working directly with other men to increase overall respect for women. Ted says catcalls are not a compliment.
They're not saying things that empower her day or affirm her. They're saying whatever they want to her.
According to the CDC, catcalling, also known as street harassment, is the most prevalent form of sexual violence in the United States. That was made obvious in our panel discussion.
Every single woman in this group has experienced that.
Everyone.
Is that surprising to you?
Not at all.
Why?
Because of our culture.
Holly Mullen is the executive director of the Rape Recovery Center. She says street harassment is more than just a nuisance. It can be scary, even threatening to many women.
Why should you not have the right to walk down the sidewalk? To feel like, you have to look out for yourself constantly.
She says stopping this form of communication will take an entire society working together.
As long as we think it's okay, that it's just acceptable. Hey, he just likes her, he can say what he wants. Oh, come on, it's all about sex. That's what we live on. Our culture is all about sex. As long as we allow that to happen, it won't change.
Holly says it starts with what we teach our children. We need to explain to young boys what's not okay to say to girls and tell little girls what not to accept.
I think we need to teach our daughters to start speaking up that way. It's never too late to learn either, right? If you feel offended and bothered, to feel that you can speak up.
Either way, both of these specialists say we can't just allow this type of harassment to remain the status quo.
We need to do something about it. We need to create an environment where that's not accepted or tolerated.
If we all work together, maybe we can create a world where a walk outside isn't uncomfortable for a large portion of the population.
When men give a compliment, and if they say something like, "You're beautiful," that's wonderful. But if they use an adjective like "you're sexy," that changes the whole thing around again. So, and it's the delivery, and the choice of words.